Okay, our first cut's going to be 16 inches. Now you can measure with your, if you have a T-square, you can measure over 16 inches. Slide your square over. Now you can either mark it or you can cut it. What I like to do is put my foot on the bottom and mark it like that. And there you go. You have it marked. At this point, you can take away your T-square and you can go ahead and cut along the line. Or you can just cut it without even marking it. Okay, we're at 16. Put your foot on the bottom. And go ahead and just score it along the, your T-square. From the top and then from the bottom. Okay. So you can do it either way. Now to break it, you can do this one of two ways. First thing you need to do is snap it back. And then at this point, you'll want to cut it from the back. This is one way of doing it. Cut it from the top and then cut it from the bottom. And we have our first piece of drywall cut. Okay. The other way of cutting it, we can, we'll go back to using our T-square. You need another 16-inch piece. And we'll mark that. Now with your T-square you can draw your lines. Okay, now at this point you can freehand it if you want to. Just cut along your line. It'll take practice, but you get pretty good at cutting along this line after you know it a lot. Okay, there you go. Okay, another method that, I guess could save you a little bit of time is to snap the drywall backwards and you actually snap it off. So you come out like this and then you're going to actually pull it, snap it like this, okay? Sorry. Okay. So we actually snap. It might save you a little bit of time, but I prefer to cut it with the utility knife. That's how I've always done it, but I guess if you want to learn how to snap drywall, you can go ahead and do that. But it's not usually something that I use. Okay, now a little bit about this T-square. Quite frankly, I would not buy one for drywall. I very rarely have this on hand, and I very rarely use it. So, and you don't absolutely need it. So, I would not invest in one of these. This mostly sits over in a storage facility, and I hardly ever use it. So, even though it works really well, it's not something that I use. So, buy one if you want one, but truly, unless you're doing a ton of drywall or you're mean, it's just, I don't see it as a tool you absolutely need to buy. I hardly ever use it.